It is dinner time. I'm really excited because I've been staring at all of this mise en place for like the past 2 hours and I'm so hungry. Okay, so basically I'm going to explain to you that like my mise en place is broken down into 3 separate sections. Alright, first off we have everything we need to make the stock of the soup. That's going to get added with my leftover chicken soup here. That's going to be the base. Then we have everything we need for the beef and the flash marinade. And then we have everything that's going to go into the soup. We're going to give it like a little flash boil using a strainer so that we put it into the stock, take it out, set it to the side, and then we could build our soup bowls. Alright, this is really exciting. So first things first, we want to get the fire on. Into this pot, we're going to add 2 tablespoons canola oil. And in here I have 4 pieces of scallion bottoms. These are a little bit sturdier so they can hold up to the, and they'll like help impart like a mild oniony flavor into the soup. So I have 2 cloves of garlic that I just have, and I have 1 inch of ginger that I just halved. So we're just going to drop all that in. We're going to saute that just for a few minutes. Ooh, right away. And smells like super duper Asian right off the bat. Yum, that's really good. Okay, so we don't really want these to get color, so now we're just going to go in with the rest of the ingredients. Next up, I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. I don't put that in right away because sesame oil burns really quickly. Okay, next up I have tamarind paste. That is very traditional in a pho. It sort of has like this sour note to it. We're going to put that in. And now we're going to go all the way to Korea, even though it's not traditional. I literally can't get enough of this stuff. With a teaspoon of sriracha. Yum. From there, we're going in with a tablespoon of soy sauce. Just going to mix that all around. Build those flavors. And now we're going in with my mushroom broth. You can see it's still frozen. I defrosted it. I make the dried mushroom stock. I always make like around 3 cups of it. I use 1 that day, and then I freeze the other 2 in individual containers for nights like this. Okay, I know you can smell it. It's so strong that you have to be able to smell it. Alright, so even though we have soy sauce in there, I am going to go in with a pinch of salt just to bring everything together. And, oh, this is so exciting. Look at what I have. Black pepper. It's a one-handed black pepper grinder. Can you see that? That is so exciting. Okay, so mix that all together, and now I'm just going to get my ladles ready, and we're going to start ladling in the chicken soup. I'm going in with my last 2 cups of chicken stock, so altogether that's 6 cups. I'm just going to give that a stir and a quick taste. Make sure everything is mighty fine in there. Okay, here we go. It's really good. It's delicious. Okay, it's really good. Alright, this is coming up to a boil, so I'm just gonna lower the heat, cover it, and I'm gonna let this simmer for as long as it takes me to prepare dinner and put my kids to bed. And then while my soup is simmering, I'm just gonna make a quick marinade for this Philadelphia sandwich steak from Gourmet Glatt. Let me just show you how insanely beautiful thin that is. It's cut from the shoulder like deli. Like, look at that. It's basically see-through. It's beautifully marbled. No tough tendons or anything like that. Just really thin, gorgeous meat. So this doesn't even have to cook. This is just going to cook from the heat of the broth. That's it. And it's going to be perfect. Okay, so all of this meat is going to go into this bowl. I don't think it's traditional to marinate your meat, but I also put in gochujang into pho, so that's that. In here I have a little bit of ginger, and sorry, I had to switch hands because I touched the meat. Into the garlic and the ginger, I'm adding some soy sauce and ume plum vinegar, a little pinch of salt, and some pepper. I know, it's awesome, right? It's very exciting. Okay, I'm just gonna mix that all together, and then that's it. This is just going to go right into the soup bowls, and once I ladle over the broth, that's going to cook it. Oh my gosh, it's literally so thin. Okay, Okay, I have all the meat back on the plate. I seriously cannot get over this. Look at this. I think, by the way, right now this is only available. Look at that. You can literally see my fingers through it. It is translucent. That is how thin it is. I think it's only available at Gourmet Glatzederhurst. My kids are in bed. It is time for dinner, and I am so excited. Okay, so here we go. I got all my veggies ready and prepped to go into my soup, and you guys know how I do this with my strainer because I don't like when everything gets all mixed up in the bowl. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is just, see, I piled up all of my scallion, garlic, and ginger because I don't want to bite into like a big chunk of ginger. That's not going to be good. Now, into my strainer, I'm going to start with my heartier vegetables first. It won't wilt quickly while it's waiting for the other vegetables to get cooked. All right, so here we go. I got my broccoli. I'm going in. Just going to swirl it around. Can you see that? Let them cook and steam. I'm even going to, so that the broccoli could really steam and soak up all that yummy broth flavor. It's going to be so good. It's actually the season of fresh Bodeg broccoli right now. I don't know if you guys get that in America. You could use frozen, go for it. But it's really exciting when there's fresh broccoli. Alrighty, broccoli has steamed. It is soft but still crunchy, just the way I like it. Nobody in my house likes mushy broccoli, that's for sure. Okay, next up, carrots. I have about a cup. Alright, my carrots are blanched. That took really fast because they were already grated, so there's not a lot of like density to them. I just want to get everything out of that bowl. We do not want any vegetables mixing. No. Okay, next up, bok choy. So I have 2 full heads of bok choy here. You know what? Actually, those are just going in. They're not going in the steamer because I'll be able to just scoop them up quickly. I'm just going to cover this for 2 minutes. That's it. Done. All right, bok choy. Done. Get those out of there. Stick them in a bowl. And next we have purple cabbage. And I'm just going to take this out because I don't want the cabbage to spill into the soup pot. There we go. Stick that. All right, cabbage out. That was really, really fast. I like my vegetables like cooked but on the crunchier side, but if you like them more soft, you can keep them in longer. Just keep in mind that even when you take them out of the soup pot, they are going to continue cooking. So, all right, our last real vegetable to go in is my zoodles, which are actually not zoodles because I julienne peel them because who has time to clean a spiralizer? Not me. No, 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 because I need to stuff my face with all this delicious soup. Alrighty, my zoodles are out. Next up is my hot peppers. Okay, now here's the thing about these. These are incredibly, incredibly spicy, and they will make your broth spicy. So if you don't want it spicy, just leave it out. You could cut them up and drizzle them on top. Alright, so that's just going in for like, I don't know, a minute, just to take like a little bit of like the raw crunchiness out. That's donezo. Put that in a bowl. And last but not least, scallions, and then meat. Woohoo! Alright, last thing in is the scallion. Just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and done. That's it. And actually, when you put the scallion in, right away get the smell. It's incredible. Alright, so before I dip all my meat in, I want to kind of just try it out. So I have 1 piece here. I took out of the marinade. I'm going to put it in the bowl, in a little glass bowl. I'm just going to spoon a little bit of the boiling hot soup over and see if that... Look at that. Look at that. It's cooking the meat. It's cooking the meat. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is perfect. Look at that. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with a taste. Shoot, it's kind of a big piece. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'll give you more. It's melting. Can you see that? No, that's barely a chew. That's barely a chew. This meat is amazing. It tastes so good in the broth. Together, it's the most unbelievable. Okay, I gotta make some bowls of these. I am not going to put the meat into the pot because I'm just gonna put it in the bowl and then ladle the hot soup right on top. That's it. That's all it needs. It's amazing. Guys, go pick up this meat. Philadelphia sandwich steak. Gourmet Glatt, amazing. Alright, I made myself the perfect bite. I have a little bit of everything on my spoon. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, everyone go out, get yourself some thinly sliced meat. I don't care where. Ask your butcher, buy a piece of meat, freeze it, slice it thinly yourself. Do whatever you have to do. Make this bowl of soup because it will make your week better. I promise you it will. I have no words. Actually, that's a lie. Of course I have words. It is amazing. I wish that I had the energy to make myself this kind of soup every single night because I would eat it every night. And it's so healthy. There's nothing in it. It is